Hey everyone, my name is Adnan Bilwani and I'm a senior specialist for Builders Experience here at Amazon Web Services. And I'm really excited to speak with you today about how you can energize your team's next bug bashing experience with AWS Bug Bust. For the agenda today, I'm going to provide you an intro into what is AWS Bug Bust, walk you through AWS Console and how to create your very own first Bug Bust event, and then give you a preview of what to expect at reInvent 2021 as well, and how you can be a part of it. So let's get started. So what is AWS Bug Bust? It's the world's first bug bashing challenge for Java and Python developers to collectively fix 1 million bugs. Whether you've already been running bug bashes in your organization or you're actually thinking about hosting one, AWS Bug Bust provides a simple and fun way to do this. AWS Bug Bust gives you an easy solution to quickly set up private events and invite players within your organization or team. Players have the ability to set up their own profiles, set up their usernames and avatars, and you can even add excitement and promote team building with the provided leaderboard to track progress and player contributions during the event. So how do you determine bugs or issues that your team can resolve during the event? Well, AWS Bug Bust utilizes our ML-powered service, Amazon Code Guru, to analyze your code repo and find issues that your team can resolve. You have the option to choose one or both of our Code Guru tools, Code Guru Reviewer or Code Guru Profiler. Code Guru Reviewer is an analysis tool that uses machine learning to detect defects and vulnerabilities in your Java and Python code, while Code Guru Profiler helps you visualize and identify your most expensive line of code, which developers can then utilize to improve application CPU performance. And let's not forget, to add a little friendly competition and excitement to your event, you can always set up or have the ability to set up the top 3 prizes on your leaderboard as well. This allows you to not only make this an exciting event, but also celebrate your developers' successes. Let's really charge up that event. And the fun does not stop there. All AWS Bug Bust players get added to the global AWS Bug Bust leaderboard as well, where you can actually earn even more swag and prizes as well. So what do you need to do to create an AWS Bug Bust event? As a Bug Bust administrator, you'll need to make sure, first of all, that you have the proper IAM or Identity and Access Management credentials to create your own event. You will then need to create your Bug Bust account at bugbust.aws. Next, when you're ready, you'll identify the Java or Python repos or applications that you'll be using. Go into Code Guru Reviewer, for example, to analyze your repo or set up profiling groups via Code Guru Profiler. When you're done and the event's kind of set up, go ahead and invite your team members and you are good to go. From a player perspective, when you've gotten the invite, in that you'll have your links that you need to create a Bug Bust account yourself as well. And when you are creating a Bug Bust account, just note that use the email address that you're going to be using to create Git pull requests so that AWS Bug Bust can track scoring for you very easily. Let me go ahead and walk you through how to create your very own Bug Bust event. Alright, so you're ready to create your very first Bug Bust event. As your organization's Bug Bust admin, to create a Bug Bust event, you will need to navigate to the Code Guru console. Once you're in the Code Guru console, you can simply click on Events under the Bug Bust menu on the left, and then click on Create Event to create your very own first Bug Bust event. Now, the first step of creating an event allows you to review the rules and scoring methodology we have devised. For bugs under Code Guru Reviewer, the scoring chart outlines the 10 categories bugs will be classified under and shows you the points for each bug resolved under each category. Categories and points are also listed for performance improvements made through code changes utilizing Code Guru Profiler. For example, any code changes that lead to a performance gain of the 1 to 5% improvement on Profiler provide you 3 points. This guidance around rules and scoring is also available in the Bug Bust user guide as well. You can simply click on Info and then Rules and Scoring to access that guide. Awesome. So now that you've reviewed the scoring and how that works, let's proceed to step 2. All right. In this next step, you will be requested to sign into your AWS BugBuzz Player account. If you don't have an existing BugBuzz Player account, don't worry about it. You can quickly set up a new account by simply clicking on Create a New Account. Now, to score points, you must create your BugBuzz Player account with an email address that you use to create Git pull requests. So make sure you use the same email address that you'll be using with your Git to create your BugBuzz Player account. In going ahead and creating a new account, simply provide your email address, a valid password, and then just go through the verification steps to verify your account. I've already have an existing BugBuzz account, so let me go ahead and sign into mine. All right, now that I've signed into my BugBust user account, a few things to note about your BugBust user account. To make things simple, a username is automatically chosen for you when you create your new account. However, if you feel like personalizing your username, you do have that option of going into the BugBust account after creation and updating your username. One thing you have to be aware of that the usernames have to be global, so make sure you choose a unique username. Proceeding to step 3, this is where you're able to provide basic information for your event. This includes the event name, description, and start and end times. You can also put in custom information on the top 3 prizes for your BugBust event and really get to excite your participants and, kind of really have some fun with this. All right, let me go ahead and add some info on this for my new event itself. So we'll go ahead and call this event the AnyCompany Q3 Bug Bash. We'll put in an event description. It'll be our third quarter Bug Bust event. We'll set the time to be, we'll leave it at August 13th. We'll start at 0900 and we can end around 1 p.m. And then for price information, we can put in the coveted Buckbuster trophy plus $150 gift card. Second place could be a $100 gift card. We could also do a $50 gift card. When we're done entering our information, we can go ahead and click Next. This next step allows us to review the information one last time before you create the event. This allows you to make edits and changes if you would like to before you finalize everything. But don't worry about it. If you forget something, you can always go in later and edit these event details even after the event is created. All right, our event is now created. For next steps, let's go ahead and identify and import bugs from either like a Java or Python repo analysis or profiling group. Quick note, if you've not already added your repo and run a repo analysis, you must first go to the reviewer section and add a supported repo under repositories, and then under code reviews, run a full repo analysis. A similar workflow is required for adding a profiling group as well. You need to first go into the profiling group section, create a new profiling group, set up your application, start reporting data to that profiling group before you can kind of utilize it with your BugBust event. I'm going to quickly show you how I'm going to go ahead and use an existing repo scan that I recently completed to import related bugs. We'll go ahead by just simply clicking on Import Work Items. You'll see that you have the option to either utilize CodeGuru Reviewer or Profiler, or a combination of both. In my case, I'm simply going to leave it at CodeGuru Reviewer and use one of my analysis from Reviewer to add the bugs. So I'm going to go ahead and simply click on that drop down. We selected that repo analysis, and I'm going to go ahead and save the changes. Awesome, there we go. So bugs have been imported and ready to be claimed once the event is underway. So we're ready to go. Great, we're almost there. So now that we have a list of bugs to resolve, let's invite the players. Inviting the players is quite simple. You simply click on the Invite Players button to obtain a pre-filled template that you can then use to send out emails within your organization. The email has instructions on how to log in to the event, how for the players can create their own BugBus users if they do not already have one. So quite simple to set up and get ready to go once you've sent the invites out. A quick note for admins though, please make sure that the players you have invited have the IAM permissions required to access the event. You can get more details on how to set up those IAM permissions by clicking on the link to access the doc and review the details on the managed policies, or if you need to set up your own custom managed policies, those details are available here as well. Once you have invited your players, you're all set to run the event. Alright, so now that you've actually done that, let's go ahead and take a quick peek at how things look once the event is actually underway, and how things look for players and how things look for admins as well. Awesome. So our event has begun. If you are a player, remember the email that was sent to you with the invite has all the details on how to log in and accept the invite that was sent to you. You'll use that same invite link to log in to the event once it's underway as well. So now when the event starts, let's go take a look at how it looks from a player's point of view. I'm just going to switch to the view from logging into that link. And as you can see, the event is active. I have a dashboard available to me. It looks and shows me about whether I've claimed any bugs, am I working on it, what my rank is, any points that I have. In order to actually claim bugs, I can simply go to the bugs section, and here I can see that there are 9 unclaimed bugs, and I can go ahead and claim a bug and start working on it. So for example, I'm going to go ahead and claim this bug about the outdated API, and it will actually be something that I can go ahead and see in my claimed bugs list. I can then go ahead and basically, download the code, clone the repo, fix the code, and then go ahead and generate a PR, which then CodeGuru will actually go ahead and review, analyze, recognize the fix, and go ahead and mark this bug as resolved and update my score as well for me. Within the bug bust event, as I'm going through this, I can also check the leaderboard, see where I stand with other folks that are working with me as well. I have the option of looking at the event details again, including the prizes that have been set up for me. And then for rules and scoring, I also have the information available here for me to take a look at in terms of points and what is categorized where and how much points are available for fixing any of these bugs as well. So that's kind of a view from the player's side. For an admin, you have the option of monitoring again the leaderboard, check out any or all players that are there and where they stand. You also have the option of looking at all the bugs, find out which ones have been claimed, which ones are unclaimed here as well. You can, for any claimed bugs, have the option to go ahead and actually look at those bugs and even manually mark them as fixed in case there's an issue going on, or you need to have a manual intervention. You have the option of going in and do so. You also have the option of taking any of the unclaimed bugs and basically go ahead and mark them as false positive to take them out of the event as well, if you would like to do so as well. Again, for you, the event details are here and the rules and scoring, but the main part that you really want to take a look at is the leaderboard, go through where players are, and then this section of bugs allows you to work with claimed bugs, unclaimed bugs, and provide some manual intervention as you sort of administer the bug bust event itself. All right, so you're ready for your next bug bash. If not, let me highlight the bug bust flag and prizes as well. So remember, when you create your own bug bust user account, you get added to this global AWS bug bust leaderboard as well. You can earn prizes as you approach various milestones, from badges, t-shirts, hoodies, jackets, and even a bug bust trophy. And this is really exciting if you're one of the top 10 bug busters on our global leaderboard on September 30th. you win an expense-paid trip to reInvent 2021. For organizations, for running the most bug patches, you also get a chance to win a free reInvent pass for your top developer. I hope you're all set and looking forward to using AWS Bug Bust. You can get started with AWS Bug Bust at no cost with a free 30-day tier. If your organization is looking to set up a custom event, we have an AWS bug busting crew that is available to assist your admins in setting up the event, the workflow, the code reviews, and the parameters, and really walk you through the event. Please do not hesitate to reach out to us at the URL provided in the slide. Thank you for joining the AWS Summit. You can keep the learning going even after the summit with resources from AWS training and certification. We have over 65 courses, many are available free and on demand. When you're ready, prepare for the AWS Certified Machine Learning Specialty Exam, which validates your skills and really provides an industry-recognized credentials. For more information, please feel free to visit aws.training/machine learning and be sure to check out our AWS Ramp-Up Guide to learn more as well. Thank you very much for your time today, and please do not forget to complete the session survey. We really appreciate your feedback.